said goodbye, that's what you told me once. So many times we've made our peace, but this is love, I'll never give you up. I know you'll always come home to me. Like a river, always running, I keep losing you. Like a fire, always burning, I'll be here for you. If you're ready, heart is open, I'll be waiting. Come find me. If you're searching for forever, I'll be waiting. Come find me. I see you here in the darkness, blinding light, right where your heart is. If you're ready, heart is open, I'll be waiting. Come find me. Lost our way, that's what you told me. Lost, but tears they come and go. This is us, I'll never get enough. It's taken losing you to know. If you're ready, heart is open, I'll be waiting. Come find me. If you're searching for forever, I'll be waiting. Come find me. I see you here in the darkness, blinding light, right where your heart is. If you're ready, heart is open, I'll be waiting. Come find me.
It's Wellness Wednesday with Sam and Fresh Community Wellness, bringing you packed lunch on Shmu 99.8 FM.
Okay, everybody, lie down on the floor and keep calm.
This is what KLF is about. Also known as the justified ancients of New Moon, furthermore known as the jams.
Come on, boy, do you wanna ride? Come on, boy, do you wanna ride?
instruments of Moo Moo, furthermore known as a jam.
I hope everybody's feeling fresh. You're listening to the Pack Lunch Wellness Show on Wednesday the 13th of October, and we have lots of updates about community news, residents' activities throughout Seaton, Linksfield, and opportunities for volunteering for everyone in Aberdeen, upcoming events, and celebrating things such as World Chocolate Day. And of course, the one coming up soon is World Food Day 2021. And all things wellness, some music, and some chat.
Woo! Everybody in the world likes chocolate. We love it. Oh, it makes you happy. Yeah, it gets you sexy. It makes you bad. But we don't care about that. Now come on. Mama, she said, roll it. Papa, he say, holy moly, everybody want a chocolate. All the girls want candy, all the boys get ready, everybody want a chocolate. Come on! Choco, clap, clap, choco, clap, slap, everybody say a chocolate. Here we go! Choco, clap, clap, choco, clap, slap, everybody say a chocolate. Chocolate, choco, everybody say a chocolate. Here we go. Choco, clap, clap, choco, clap, slap. Everybody say a chocolate. Chocolate. Choco, chocolate. Choco, chocolate. On the left hand side now, wave to the people on the right hand side now, wave to the people with a pretty backside. Now we do it all again and we feel alright. A choco, clap, clap, a choco, clap, slap, a choco, clap, clap, a choco, clap, slap, a choco, clap, clap, a choco, clap, slap. Everybody say a chocolate. Chocolate, a choco, 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 chocolate.
for all you chocolate lovers out there, adding chocolate to your daily diet, according to research, can be a great option for a healthy lifestyle. But there are a few things that we need to keep in mind. So let's get started. So first off, what is chocolate? So chocolate first starts off as a cacao pod. And within that pod are beans, also called seeds. Then those seeds or beans are then extracted, fermented, then dried, and then roasted. At that point, the shells are removed and the remaining cocoa nibs are then processed and ground up into what we consider chocolate. And if you're wondering if you can have dark chocolate every day, my answer is yes, you can totally have it, but within moderation. And now I'm only talking about dark chocolate in this situation. So let's quickly talk about white chocolate and milk chocolate. So white chocolate doesn't even have any chocolate solids in it. All that process of all the cacao beans and all of that kind of stuff, none of that goes into white chocolate. Instead, it's actually made from cocoa butter, milk, and sugar. So it is basically candy. And milk chocolate isn't as nutritional as dark chocolate by any means. It's basically you take the dark chocolate, but you add a ton of milk and sugar, which brings down all sorts of health benefits from it. Whereas dark chocolate contains a ton of health benefits. And when I'm talking about dark chocolate, I'm talking about 70% cacao percentage or higher. But honestly, the 85 to the 90% is really the level where you get a ton of health benefits, but 70% and higher is a great range. And that's because the higher cacao percentage, the more flavonoids that you contain, and that means the more antioxidant potential, and you're also gonna be reducing the levels of sugar that are in the chocolate as well. But if you're like me and you're just not a fan of super bitter chocolate, sticking at the 70% range is perfectly fine. All right, so now that you kind of get an understanding of the best types of chocolate to have and what to avoid, let's go into these amazing benefits of chocolate. It's gonna be awesome. So chocolate may reduce your risk for heart disease and stroke. And that's due to the prevention of calcified plaque, which can build up in your arteries, which can lead to those types of conditions. Chocolate may lower blood pressure. So there's actually some studies that link having more dark chocolate can lead to lower blood pressure levels. And the participants in one of the studies were actually only given less than an ounce of chocolate each day. So that shows that the chocolate's pretty potent in helping with this. Chocolate can help improve your mood. First, duh, we all know how chocolate makes us happy. But really what it is that chocolate contains valeric acid, which is a stress reducer. Plus, eating chocolate helps promote the release of serotonin, which has a natural calming effect. So overall, you're gonna feel calmer and happier and in a better mood if you eat chocolate. Chocolate is high in antioxidants. So chocolate contains actually more flavonoids than in tea or wine. So you are getting a ton of antioxidant potential there, which is going to help fight off free radicals, and it's going to help reduce inflammation, and it's going to help with a lot of healthy benefits in your body. Chocolate is actually full of nutrients. So again, we're talking about the darker of the chocolate options, but chocolate contains a ton of extra nutrients like copper, zinc, magnesium, iron, and phosphorus. Chocolate can help protect your skin from sun damage. Now, obviously wearing sunscreen is the better way to go than just going outside with a bar of chocolate, but there's some evidence that eating chocolate can help protect your body from UV damage. Chocolate enhances brain functioning and cognitive abilities. So there's some evidence that eating chocolate can actually improve blood flow to your brain. And the flavonoids in the chocolate are also going to help to prevent disease and cell damage in your brain as well. Chocolate has anti-inflammatory effects. So because of those flavonoids and the catechins in your chocolate, it's actually going to help fight off free radicals. It's going to help reduce inflammatory markers in your body. And that can help reduce chronic inflammation, which is pretty cool. Chocolate can help boost athletic performance. And that's because the flavonols in your chocolate can actually increase your nitric oxide, which on the flip side helps reduce your oxygen cost while you're working out. So you have a better athletic performance. Chocolate may help reduce the risk of diabetes, and that's because of the anti-inflammatory properties in chocolate can help to improve your sensitivity to insulin, which can then keep your blood sugar levels lower and help you reduce your overall chances of obesity and type 2 diabetes.
Some incredible information there about the benefits of dark chocolate, also emphasizing that fact that it's dark chocolate and natural products we're talking about. But it's so celebrated that it's not actually Chocolate Day, it's Chocolate Week. It's the 14th to the 19th of October. This isn't an excuse to gouge on everything you can see. Listen to that podcast there from the incredible Lacey Beyer, and you can search for her online and download those. And there's some really good messages there and some incredible health benefits too. For wellness and for your own benefit, get some chocolate.
Baby, now and then I think about me now and who I could have been. And then I picture all the perfect that we lived, till I cut the strings on your tiny violin. My mind's got a mind of its own right now, and it makes me hate me. I'll explode like a dynamite if I can't decide, baby. My head and my heart are torturing me, yeah. Lost my mind in your arms, I go to extremes, yeah. When angels tell me run, and monsters call it love. My head and my heart are caught in between, yeah. La 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 la, la 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 la. Should I stay or should I go? You held my hand when I had nothing left to hold, and now I'm on a roll. My mind's got a mind of its own right now, and it makes me hate me. I'll explode like a dynamite if I can't decide, baby. My head and my heart are torturing me, yeah. Lost my mind in your arms, I go to extremes, yeah. When angels tell me run, and monsters call it love. My head and my heart are caught in between, yeah. La 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 la, la 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 la. I'm standing at the crossroads. I cross my heart with X and O's. Which way leads to forever? God only knows. My head and my heart are torturing me, yeah. Lost my mind in your arms, I go to extremes, yeah. When angels tell me run, and monsters call it love. My head and my heart are caught in between, yeah. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We are delighted to have brought together a small press release which you can find on the Press and Journal or the Evening Express websites. Just search for Fresh Community Wellness. And it was a feature done last Friday during Challenge Poverty Week. And it's also to encourage local residents to take part, and a shout out for anyone throughout Aberdeen who would like to come along and volunteer and help a priority area basically regenerate all outdoor spaces and encouraging activities and engagement, connecting with nature, so that we can help, not just help everyone in the community, but also help those at risk. Perhaps they're at risk, they're struggling with poverty, and times such as the winter months, autumn, winter, when nights are coming in a little earlier, it's a lot darker, there's Christmas coming up, that can cause struggles for everything from mental health, physical health, stress, anxieties, so much more. And if people are socially isolated now, things can get harder. So with community engagement and getting out, doing something for your own area, planting something that you want to see grow, or suggesting ideas, it's such a great opportunity. We're also urgently looking for the donation of a container, such as a large haulage container, and we have been granted planning permission from local authorities. This container will become storage premises right in the middle of the larger of our community gardens. So that stretches from Bayview past North Sea Court down to Alton Court and the play park. We need many more items, and we'd love to hear from you. Also in the article, you can vote via the links for what you would like to see, as well as your thoughts and ideas. And of course, if you want to volunteer. So this is a real feature for Seaton and a way of regenerating Seaton, starting to make changes for the whole Seaton Linksfield area, which is classed as deprived status, And as such, it's, as I said, a priority area, somewhere that there are a lot of struggles, but it's an area I feel of beauty that just needs some colour brought back. Thanks to the team at Keep Growing Aberdeen, we've got some ideas. We'll be working with them and discussing things with them, as well as CFINE, One Seed Forward, Communities Aberdeen. We've also had fantastic support from Aberdeen City Health and Social Care Partnership. So we started working with Katie, I think, back early summer, looking at ways we could be developing this, and that continues to this day. Much appreciated. So that involves things such as the Step Out September campaign, but also we're working on webcasts, which will be a part of our new website, which hopefully we can get up and running soon. I've got discussions from the incredible team at Shmu to see what we could do for a community website to make it a little more accessible. We have a website now, but it's basically just a basic website that was possible to do on the money we had and the limited skills that I have. So it's just fantastic. Great to get that message out there that people can help people. The flyers we got, brilliant. 5,000 flyers donated from local businesses. So that's great to see local businesses coming on board and supporting their neighborhood and the people and the community in those neighborhoods. So that's a special shout out to Gotham from Rapid Print and Promotions and the incredible Saf from Eclipse Traditional Scottish Barbers. And that's what we like to see. That's what community is all about. Not just people, community groups, services, but it's local businesses coming together and helping out the area. Lucy, who's our development officer for Aberdeen City Council, has been on board since she started recently, and she's been helping make some huge changes and pushing things forwards, and that sort of support is priceless. And alongside Carol Big, Carol again has been working tirelessly to get the area back up and running, not just on the map, but up and running for the community. And it's been a pleasure working with her, and we'll continue doing so. So again, it says in the article that the community centre will open in November. All these things depend on getting things in place. Everything has to be done so that everyone remains safe from things such as COVID-19. So that's just a rough guide. You're welcome to come along to our sessions or get in touch, and we'll update you on the latest news. And our latest news is this. I was waiting to say this morning, but when you're listening to this, we shall already be there. So since this goes out at 12 o'clock, please do come along, have a look at the Star Community Flat. This morning and currently we are working on the Raised Bed project. So we're helping them out. They're a local community group, much like ourselves, but they've been around for a substantial amount of time. And we thoroughly support all their efforts for the community, and it's great for them to ask us along to lend a hand, which we are more than happy to do so. That's what it's all about, and I think that's key for not just Seaton, Linksfield, Aberdeen, but for any area, for people to be helping people and working together. You know, everyone's got likes and dislikes. You know, they might gravitate towards one group more than another, but that really doesn't matter. The whole idea is to engage with all of the community and give people the option to choose where they want to go. How about some music?
Recline the seat when I want it. Give you a set of keys cause you own it. Pull up on me. Hey, no second guessing, checking the rear view. Ain't looking back unless it's right at you. Made me wanna stay through the night. I would never leave from by your side. So you know ride or die. Even when I miss you on the road, you should know I'm always in control. Cause the one thing I already know. Now I don't feel the need to test drive nothing. Test drive nothing. Baby, I'm so on you, so I don't ever gotta test drive nothing. Test drive nothing. Even the way you do it, I don't ever try, baby. I drop the top on that body. That's candy paint on my body. I'm thinking about the way I feel on you. If you want, say I do, but I'll flourish. Just say the word, you know I'm yours. Just drop a pin and don't reverse. Baby, wanna stay through the night. I would never leave from by your side. So you know you got the right to die. Even when I miss you on the road, you should know I'm always in control. Cause the one thing I already know. Now I don't feel the need to test drive nothing. Test drive nothing. Baby, I'm so on you, so I don't ever gotta test drive nothing. Test drive nothing. Even the way you do it, I don't ever try.
Urgently needed. A large container for helping a priority neighborhood. Fresh Community Wellness needs a large metal container. This would be upcycled to have storage premises, create a men's shed group opportunity, as well as helping the whole community. The sides would be painted by kids and local residents, as well as having a living roof to help with climate change and making the community a better place. Don't forget, you can contact us at info@freshcommunitywellness.com. You can find us on Facebook, Fresh Community Wellness, Fresh Community Wellness on Instagram, Fresh Community Wellness on LinkedIn, Fresh Sea Wellness on Twitter, at Fresh Community Wellness on TikTok, and you can log on to our website www.freshcommunitywellness.com. We'd love to hear from you. Anything about wellness, some requests, some community news, let us know.
Dear friends, this year's World Food Day found us at a critical moment. The COVID-19 pandemic remains a global challenge, causing the untold losses and hardship. The impacts of the climate crisis are all around us. Crops have gone up in flames. Homes have been washed away. Countless lives have been thrown into turmoil. Our thoughts are with the people in Afghanistan, Haiti, and many other humanitarian emergencies. Global food security challenges have not been this severe for years. Yet, in the past year, we have also witnessed the resilience and power within all of us. And we owe our gratitude to all our food heroes who have kept production up and market shelf stocking. We at FAO have also prepared and positioned ourselves to better support the members in dealing with shocks and challenges. Our new strategic framework, 2022 to 2031, endorsed by FAO 194 members, supports the 2030 agenda through transformation to more efficient, inclusive, resilient, and sustainable agri-food systems. For better production, better nutrition, a better environment, and a better life leaving no one behind. The UN Food System Summit last month saw the world coming together committed to transforming our global agri-food system together. It was a People's Summit, a Solution Summit, and Action Summit, with hundreds of national dialogues contributing ideas and action plans demonstrating our collective commitment. This World Food Day calls on us to walk the talk and take the action. As producers, distributors, or consumers, we each have the power to make the positive impact on the transformation. Our actions are our future. Let this World Food Day be day one of the future without hunger.
So that was a short message there from the Director General of NATO for World Food Day 2021. And that's on the 16th of October, and it's especially prevalent and especially important at this time of year for everyone, hence why it's at this time of year, but also because of things such as the pandemic and such as climate change as well. It's well worth having a search, having a look for more clips such as that, you know, and get yourself clued up and see if there's things you could do for your community. With Fresh, we'll be growing our own food. That's the plan. We've already planted one edibles planter. That's beside Dawn View. And you can come along and have a look. We're going to be getting some planters. They're on order. So they'll be coming from Steve Shaw's environmental team. We've got trees we're going to be planting. And we hope beside the play park to have things such as some fruit trees as well as some planters with some edibles for next year, so that people can be at the play park and just pick some fruit. How amazing would that be? So it's a great opportunity. And also we're hopefully going to be working with Nestrans, so it's North East of Scotland Transport, and they're looking at a 2-year campaign to encourage people to walk, cycle or wheel more. And that's something, again, which is so important. So something Fresh will be helping with is helping maintain some routes throughout the area. So essentially you'll have routes coming through from the estuary, through the reserve, linking up to all the high rises there, and places such as Aberdeen Gurudwara, and then you've got the playing fields, and linking down into the community garden, along to Mrs. Murray's, down to the beach, and so much more. And just by linking up these walkways that are there already, but they just need a bit of maintenance. Things such as maintenance is possible if we get volunteers. So please do think about volunteering. Get in touch with us, send us a message, and we can take it from there. When you're volunteering with us, it may be that you just come along for a day or two, or you come along to one of our consultations. Our consultations will be happening. We're looking at every week. So hopefully, obviously it's holidays just now, so it'll probably be in the next couple of weeks' time, and I'll let you know about those. And we'll also do a shout out on Shmu, to see if we can't get people along to give their ideas, their thoughts, their opinions. And we're also working to try and encourage people to take up the offer to get involved with the local community council. By getting involved with the community council, local residents can have their say, and also the community council can then represent the area and push for changes that they want to see. And that is vital. For Film Access Scotland, we've been working on a project. It's for climate change, and it's a 1.5 minute film. Thank you so much for everyone who sent in their video clips. Those clips are going to make such a difference, and it gets the message out there. My project is on protecting the environment. That's the topic, and the actual sort of, if you like, model that I'm looking at is what's called a 15-minute neighbourhood, and that's been adapted in different places, sometimes to a 20-minute neighbourhood, and both of them work amazingly. How do they work? The idea is that you have local amenities in the area, so you've got access to things such as local shops, your services, free options for fitness, plenty of green space for food growing, and as well as there being everything there essentially that you need. And the sort of consensus is that by having those things there and having them within walking, cycling or wheeling distance, people are more likely to take them up or to go along. It'll help improve mental health. It'll help improve physical health. So there's a lot more there than you think. Obviously, there's still public transport that can take you further afield. But I think more and more, as people are working from home, volunteering in their local communities, that this is a great opportunity to protect our environment and help reduce climate change. And let's see, it would be great to see you.
Strange when you're a stranger, faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. Strange when you're a stranger, faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
quite a funky version there. And that song was for the incredible Isabel Finlayson, who has been working tirelessly on some incredible handcrafted items which will be arriving for Fresh very soon. Can't wait to meet her and collect those items, and they'll go out to people throughout the community, including those most at risk, vulnerable, poverty-stricken, and bring a bit of joy back, which is exactly what we want to do. That's what wellness is all about, helping each other, improving the environment, and helping those most in need, and supporting them to make some safe choices, move forwards in a positive manner. Welcome back to the Packed Lunch Wellness Show on Shmu 99.8 FM.
I feel done.
And coming up next week, Fresh are going along to help out with the St Macar Cathedral's incredible Keep Scotland Beautiful project, and we'll hopefully be chatting with Catherine and finding out more about their biodiversity project, which is being held there. They're doing some absolutely incredible work. If you're ever passing St Macar Cathedral, go along and have a look. It's really, really spectacular. So more on that next week. That was a little bit of Barry James, incredible artist. So tomorrow we're meeting at North Sea Court. That is at 1 o'clock, and that's for our Walking for Change activity, where we'll be leaving from there, North Sea Court, getting a cuppa, and then deciding a route to have a walk along. So everyone's welcome to come along. And Friday, we've got our Fresh Focus at 2 p.m. Again, another opportunity for a walk. That would be from Seaview House. And Friday at 3, we've got Walking for Change. Again, give your ideas for the community. That's leaving from the totem pole area. And we'd really like to hear your thoughts on what could be done. On Saturday, we welcome you to come along from 9:30 onwards. Come along for a cuppa. Fresh Focus families. Come along, do some planting, some tidying, some litter picking. We've got activities such as building Bugs hotels. So there's something for everyone. And if needs be, we can be inside and stay dry if it's wet. I'm not saying it will be, but it's Aberdeen and it very well might. So it's great having those opportunities of different activities. Or even if it's not the best of days, we can still go out, get some fresh air, and then come back in for a cuppa, some biscuits, and a good chat and discussion. So it would be fantastic to see you. And next week, we do, of course, have our session on Tuesday, and that's at 10:30 at North Sea Court. Meeting there again for doing activities, gardening, and so much more. There's a lot needing done. We'd really like to get some help from people that are perhaps interested in doing some building, some joinery, as well as those interested in basically protecting the environment, food growing, and listen, just come along. It'll be great to see you. So you know where we are. Send us a message, info@freshcommunitywellness.com.
It's that time already. Thanks for tuning in to the Pack Lunch Wellness Show on Shmu 99.8 FM. Remember to keep it fresh.
Yes, it's that time already. So, as mentioned, please do come along. You would be crazy not to.
crazy people.
Pressure.